Greetings and salutations, everyone. It is Thursday this week, and I managed to get up and around. And I say that because last night was just absolutely horrid. I'm not entirely sure what happened. I remember having a nightmare, and I remember waking up in pain. Pain bad enough to where I couldn't sit up on my own. Pain bad enough to where my husband had to, after helping me sit up to do it, went and got me some medicine that included gabapentin, which I have not taken in months. That's how bad it was. I could barely speak, and he had to open my water bottle in order to, so I could take my medicine. And this morning, I feel wiped. I feel weak. From time to time, it feels like I'm having a hard time actually breathing. And I don't know if that's left over from last night, because according to the device I wear at night, I didn't have a whole lot of events for my sleep apnea, but I wear a Garmin that kind of, well, besides being a watch, it helps measure steps and everything like that, kind of like a Fitbit kind of thing. But it also watches oxygen levels, and I averaged in the 80s last night, which is not good. You're supposed to be in the 90s no matter waking or sleeping, but I was in the 80s last night, dipping down to the mid 70s last night. So I'm thinking that has a lot to do with it. Now, why I was down there, I have no idea. But I've got to keep a watch on it, because unfortunately, with whatever it is that goes on with my system, a lot of those symptoms are the same ones that you see for COVID. And as it turns out, I found out yesterday that my younger brother, who is supposed to be traveling to do his job starting on Sunday, he finally came down with COVID, even as safe as he's been. I mean, when he's not teaching, or when he wasn't teaching, he's been helping out at our local hospital as a speech pathologist. He's been very careful, but he finally got it. And thing is, his symptoms started on Monday. I had just seen him 2 days before, and we weren't wearing masks at the time because, you know, he and I had both been careful and didn't think anything of it. So I'm on the watch for that. And I also found out that our art teacher, her husband had come down with COVID earlier this week also, or end of last week, and she now has full-blown symptoms. So she will be out until the middle of next week. And I went in Friday morning on my time off in order to help her out in her classroom. Now, granted, she at least was wearing a mask for the most part while I was in there. So there is that. And the timing is a little off as far as her possibly being contagious and passing it on to me and all that fun stuff. The one I'm really concerned about is my brother possibly passing it on to me. But what's done is done. Now I just have to monitor to see whether or not I really start showing signs, whether something truly out of the ordinary where I really just cannot breathe, possible fever, potentially losing taste or smell, that sort of thing. Because I guess with the more recent version of the Omicron version that's going around, that has become a symptom possibly again. But otherwise, until I prove it, I am going in. I am going to try. It's Thursday though, which means that all my kids are seeing me for extra, which means that today's supposed to be technically a more relaxed, you know, extra learning session, extra, you know, this is the day where we would use the music games like what they would do on Yay Day in order to celebrate and have fun. So we'll see what we end up doing today. We may end up doing a little dancing. We may end up doing games like Four Corners, listening for, you know, oral skills training, listening for the different rhythms. It may be, it might be a poison rhythm. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. One way or the other, though, I'm just gonna be one step at a time. And with that lovely thought, I'm gonna leave you folks now. And I'm gonna start heading in. Do take care. Please stay safe and hopefully healthy. And I will see you tomorrow, hopefully for an actual coffee vlog. So, until then, bye.